But to ramp up for a few events a year, as I alluded to yesterday, like Mr. Hogan did, he did a pretty good job of it. And there's no reason why I can't do that and feel ready. I may not be tournament sharp in the sense that I hadn't played tournaments, but I think if you practice correctly and you do it correctly, that I've come off surgeries before, I've come off long layoffs, and I've won or I've come close to winning before. So I know the recipe for it. I just got to get to a point where I feel comfortable enough where I can do that again.
A few weeks ago, we saw a very emotional Rory McIlroy. How much did the events of that Ryder Cup light the fire and allow what happened today to happen?
Yeah, it was huge. It really was. I was really disappointed with how I played. You know, I'd get more emotional thinking about that than even thinking about this. But yeah, there was a lot of reflection the last couple of weeks, and you know, this is what I need to do. I need to play golf. I need to simplify it. I need to just be me. I think for the last few months I was maybe trying to be someone else to try to get better, and you know, I sort of realized that being me is enough, and being me, you know, I can do things like this.
Do you think you can get even better than you were in 2018, which I assume was 2018, 2019 was peak Brooks Koepka? Do you think you can elevate to even higher than that?
That wasn't peak.
That wasn't peak?
That wasn't peak. Just wait.
All right.
Phil, obviously, you had said you wanted to come here and kind of build off the momentum. I know this isn't quite today. You want to just talk about today and how difficult it was?
Yeah, I didn't play well. I shot 3 over, but I won the PGA, so.
I mean, not much really. I mean, I just went and got a haircut on Monday. Just got the top trimmed up, the sides cut out, and just letting it flow out the back. Just got it cleaned up a little bit. I think it looks a bit better. My girlfriend doesn't like it. My mum doesn't like it. Not many females in my family like it, but I'm thinking all the boys love it, so I'm going to keep it, I think, for a little bit.
Tiger means everything to me. And, you know, yes, he had the crash, and thankfully he's all right, and hopefully he has a quick and great recovery. But I don't think we say thank you enough. So I want to say thank you to Tiger. Because, you know, sometimes you lose people too early, and that's like, you know, Kobe, I lost my grandpa about a month ago. And you don't get to say thank you enough. So thank you guys.
It's been a tough year. It's been a tough last few years, and gosh, I'm a terrible crier. All right. And just to have something good happen today was special. That was my very first hole-in-one ever. That is not a joke. I'm 34. I've played pro golf for like 11 years. That was my first one.
It's been a roller coaster year for you, for sure. Can you describe where that emotion comes from, how hard this game can be, and how much that weighs on you on a week like this?
It's emotional because I care. You know, I'm not just out here for fun. This is my job, and I love it. And I care very deeply about it, and that's why I'm emotional.
I love that feeling of hitting a great shot. I love hitting a green and reg, piping a drive. I love even just the ups and downs, the humility that the game brings, the swing of emotion, the mental fortitude that it takes, the patience, the spiritual practice of accepting whatever you just did and letting it go, the exercise, the camaraderie. I truly love everything about the sport.
Little lighthearted question. On the telecast, PGA Tour Live, they said either Viktor's working out or he's wearing smaller shirts. Are you in any type of workout program, just to make sure?
It's you know, the JL, I call it they have the auto jacked shirt. You know, they just fit around the arms so they look huge even though they're really small. But no, I have been working out a little bit, but yeah.
Okay.
It's very unusual to hole shots out. I think Michael told me after number 10 on Thursday, he said, you haven't holed, you know, any shots out in a while. I thought you were due this week, and then sure enough, we got a couple of them. So I'd love to have another if it's still in there, but it was definitely a bonus.
Johnny, you had a disappointing finish last week, and yet you come right out here, bang, you're right up at the top. What does it say about John Rahm's ability to do that?
I'm gonna say for all those Ted Lasso fans out there, be a goldfish. And if you haven't seen the show, you just got to check it out. Huh? I mean, I feel like almost everybody knows. Have you seen the show?
I have not. I'm sorry.
No, so it's basically happiest animal in the world is a goldfish. You know why? It's got a 10-second memory. So, man, played great golf last week. Just a couple of bad swings down the stretch, and that's an important thing to remember.
Who's the best goldfish out here?
Huh?
Who's the best goldfish out here?
Oh, without a doubt, Dustin Johnson. He has the ability to forget unfortunate moments better than anybody else. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just tell myself positive affirmations, especially like, when I wake up, when I'm nervous, on a certain tee shots, where I feel like I might be getting antsy, I just say 3 things I'm grateful for, kind of calms me down. I feel like a lot of people are going through a lot harder stuff than me standing up on 18, so I'm grateful for that. For one of them, I got my wife here, I got my dog here, and again, I'm pretty grateful for my caddy Joe as well.
How many times did you do that today? Or this week?
This week, probably 6 times a day, 7 times a day. I just do it a lot. It's a good way to just stay happy. Golf is my life, but I don't want it to consume me. I want to win. I want to be the best player in the world at some point one day. I want to be the best me I can be, and all that kind of comes with being a happy dude. So I'm just trying to be a happy dude, I guess.
All right, real quick. I know what just happened. You know what just happened. But tell me what's the feeling like of winning the Monday qualifier?
Oh, it's jubilant. It's triumphant. It's magical. I'm very, very joyful. There's been so many times in this season where I've been close and just the breaks haven't fallen my way, and today they did at the perfect time. And my wife and I were talking about how we were going to get the money together for Q School, and whether I should even go. I've been playing on the Korn Ferry Tour all year, and to have something really fall my way is just spectacular.
Just seemed to be a lot of joy out of you on 60.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
the most fun you've had in the course for a
Oh,
while.
man, I felt like a kid again, for sure. It was exciting, especially when you pull it off, and it was almost like winning a tournament. I don't know, that's kind of the feeling I had from it. It was like, oh, I did it. Got the same chills and feeling when I saw it clear and there was no splash. I was like, yes, I gave the fans what they wanted.
I've dreamed about that one for a while. Obviously, Adam, you know how much my wife means to me. She worked 2 jobs to pay rent when I was on the mini tours. I didn't have any money. She gave up her dreams to fulfill my dreams and help me out. There were some lean times for sure, but she believed in me. I don't know if our dreams were ever this big per se, of making it 5 years on tour, getting a first win. Just it's pretty special. And for Gino, I mean, two dudes growing up together who are golf dorks, like somehow winning on the PGA Tour. Like it was, I had planned the celebration so many times in my head. It didn't quite go as I expected. It was I couldn't believe he was crying. I thought he would be the tough guy, but he's put in a lot of time and effort, and he's believed in me when no one else did. He quit. He had an 8-month-old kid at home to start caddying for me on the web tour, and somehow his wife let him. And it's just special how much we've been through together, some lean times, and the guy, I'm so lucky. He cares about more than any golf shot. He cares more about me than any golf shot I'll ever hit. And then just to be able to do that together was pretty darn cool.
Hey guys, Tony FINAU here at the Northern Trust Open, your champion. So excited to be the Northern Trust Open 2021 champion. To all those that are fighting to get through and break through in victory, I've waited over 5 years for my second victory, but it's well worth the wait. Keep persevering, keep believing in yourself, believing in your team, and victories will be coming your way. So best to all, and I'm excited to be your champion.
Yeah, it was good, just able to hit the shot after shot that I needed. Stayed in the moment, stayed in the zone, and just played the right shot at the right times. Got aggressive. I got to 17, and then my old man passed away not too long ago. But he always said, you know, I'm an aggressive player, and I knew he was watching over me, and yeah, at the end of it was enough.
You mentioned the bunker shot you made at 17, that you looked up to the sky. Was that a reference to your dad?
It was, yeah. I knew, you know, I spoke to my mom this morning, and you know, my wife told me beforehand, my dad's with me. You know, he's watching over me. He'll give me the guidance I need, and he did.
I would say definitely it was shock, you know, and my wife was with me, thank God, and they told me, look, we'll try something, but it's best that you go home and settle your affairs, because people with this don't live too long, you know. It's 6 to 9 months. And so I'm like a year past my expiration date, and I'm pretty cool with that. I'm happy with that. I don't take life for granted. I never did, really. I always enjoyed life. I always made the most of it. I always had fun. I always told those ones close to me that I loved them. So I'm cool. Now I'm even worse. I tell everybody I love them, and I do. I genuinely mean that. Anybody in my life, anybody around me, hey, I love you, and I genuinely mean that.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. To watch more, click here, and to subscribe, click here.